Yo, yo, yo. What's up? Welcome to another mod stream. What are we doing today, you might ask? We're modding. And of course, we are smashing. Smashing some work. Getting some progress made. Sorry, I was dealing with some things. So, ignore this very long patch. We've got a massive patch coming, of course. I'm pretty confident in saying that by the end of this week, it will actually be done. So that's pretty exciting. Pretty entertaining. So I think that means, as the kids would say, we hot, homie. I should have prepared my drink prior to pushing start stream. But you know how we do around here. So, yeah, I am very excited to report that a large portion of the things that we absolutely need to get done are done. We did a massive overhaul of the plugin's internal structure so that we could have better compile times, could have better things in general. What else did we do recently? Oh, we did a bunch of stuff. We did so much stuff. We did I got mason repair working. We got a bunch of other stuff taken care of. In fact, I guess I should also note some of the stuff that we fixed without actually them being written in here. Even though that was very trivial to fix. And then there's so this is actually fixed, but we wanted to do see bullet damage and has erroneous and parasite stasis field and lockdown. Let's move that up there. And what else were we looking at here? I think I can check that off because that's done. And then D-Matrix we need to fix. I think Maelstrom might be fixable. In fact, I should be able to actually do that very soon. What's up, Kakosby? No worries. I get, real life obviously plays a part. I have not actually streamed in a while because every time I sat down to stream, I instead just got work done and forgot to push the stream button. So that was, I guess, a good problem to have in that respect, but still kind of funny. Let me see if I can find the Maelstrom proc. Maelstrom is even in here. It is actually in here. It doesn't have any limiting factors. So Lockdown had a limiting factor in here that was something like, if the target is, let me see if I can find it here. None. Oh no, it passed the timer. But Maelstrom doesn't pass the timer. It just hits. Let's see here. It's kind of interesting that it, I guess Yeah, I don't know. I think yeah, because Maelstrom proc is what causes the timer. Okay, so that's not fixed yet, but that is fixable. We just need to deal with something else, unrelated. Oh yeah, and I need some music, homie. Sure. Do that for now. Okay, so I'm not going to bother looking into this stuff yet, but just wanted to audit all that stuff. This is... I'm going to put this under needs hook because I assume, let's say Apostle Lazarus Agent doesn't proc on Kamikaze Skryling. Also, Lazarus Agent crashes on yeah, Trap Revival. And then Fossil Lazarus Agent doesn't inherit previous status effects, e.g. hallucination status. Okay, so now we've just noted those. I'm assuming these need hooks. Actually, this one might not. This one is probably safe to move up there. These two... Actually, this one might be fine over here too. I don't actually know though. Anyway. Okay, we're done that. And close this. Yeah, sure, whatever. So I think we can turn our attention to some AI testing because I obviously have spent some time updating the mod and stuff, but I want to make sure that the AI testing is actually done. I want to make sure that the AI themselves are not messed up. I got some worrying results when I just fast forwarded Alt-Tab, then came back and it was like 50 minutes in and the AI hadn't killed each other yet. But that might have actually been legit. So there is technically currently a beta, James. Yeah. I guess I can just post a link to it. But it's also publicly available. This is where I just put the latest version. Where do you want me to make that change, Veeq? Because I already made the change in units dat, or weapons dat, rather. Hallucination. Targets terrain, air, ground. And then, I don't know where you want. Allies or enemies thing. I guess that would probably be in use tech or something. Maybe cast order. Nice. Pretty reasonable. There's more shit that should be in... I think your recent changes made it so that there are no more tab spaces. They converted all tabs to spaces, which is pretty bad, but I don't know what to do about that one. It's not in here for sure. These probably should be moved at some point. What do you mean? What's it? I like how some of these had the proper shit, but like at least one of these had a brace. But okay. Oops. So much more cleanup to do, of course. Okay, I guess we'll just delete that then. This doesn't exist anymore. Reconstitution doesn't exist anymore either. Get rid of that. This doesn't exist. This is iQuare's file, if you couldn't tell. At least he used braces for these. Unlike whoever made the original. Oh no, he made the originals. Never mind. At least when he wasn't consistent, he did the good thing. Opinions on cherries. You know, I don't think I ever gave cherries a fair try. I remember I had a cherry once, or a couple of times, probably as like part of ice cream, right? Because they're kind of like a common garnish. The fuck? Because performance is a thing of the past, my man. Why the fuck would there be a commented brace? Why? Why, Quare? Just gonna go ahead and delete this and hope it's not a real thing. I wonder if this is already in here somewhere. Oh, I guess not. Thanks, Visual Studio. Very helpful. Oh shit, dude! I had a fucking out of body experience reading PQ and queer in the same thing. That's probably illegal. I won't press charges this time, but if you do it again, you're out of here. I do not watch anime. Another thing I haven't really paid too much attention to be completely honest. So why would there be a problem now? It's X turn, I guess. What would be an example? Let's cast Maelstrom. Seems to work fine. Stasis field is still fucked, of course, but... Oh, wait, no, I disabled that hook, so it shouldn't be. Probably change the hotkey for that to F, but slightly more ergonomic. Yeah, I think there's probably a lot of different kinds, but I think also, as with anything, most anime is probably boring. 2436. I forgot to set, rather, most anime is probably bad, and then like with anything else, like most games are bad, most movies are bad. The vast majority of things are bad, but some stuff is good. XD. Okay, let's do. We should probably rename Unknown Crash to Ally Safe at some point. I feel like that would make some sense. Oops. Okay. Now, I've done my use tech refactor. I don't actually know what else there is to worry about then. Jesus. All right. Let's go ahead and refactor use tech. Yeah, I don't actually know where the I don't actually know where the yeah. I'm not really sure about the hallucination stuff. Don't quite know what would be best. The only anime I've actually watched an entire season of was the first season of One Punch Man, and I was told to avoid the second one. And I also only watched the first season because a friend of mine really wanted me to smash it. I have no experience of it, of course, but I'm assuming if even anime fans are not a fan, it's probably not for me. I think it's just not a medium that I'm super drawn to. I missed the boat on it. My early experiences were Naruto, which is famously full of filler, and I think I kind of remember liking Inuyasha, but I don't really remember a lot of it. I remember that being more like serious, but I don't remember. That might also be one of those marathon ones that like basically goes on for too long to be good. But yeah, the other one that I remember was Bobobo, and that anime was fucking psychotic. It was like this guy's father was a literal lock of hair, like just a giant ball of hair, and then they just that was like lunacy, and that would probably be entertaining to make like a reaction stream of or something. But I'm imagining it's not in the public domain. So. What's up, Alexander? What's up, F? All right, I'm out of here. Yeah, 80% filler. Yeah, that's basically what I was. The fuck? Basically what I thought. I'm not even. Should I even try to pronounce this name? Lexicutumber. What the fuck, dude? I need a lexicon to pronounce that one. The Bobo intro was lit, though. I actually don't remember anything about it beyond like some very. There's some scene where like a duck had like it was like an X-ray of like his head, and you could see inside his head where like things were arguing with each other or something. I think it was a duck. Or maybe the duck was inside somebody's underpants. I don't really remember. There's some really weird shit in that anime. And I only remember like bits and pieces of it. It was really psychotic. Yes, I have a Twitch. It's the same thing as the YouTube channel, twitch.tv/pronogo. I think maybe they've just been lobotomized. The only mental health that they can have is like Regeneron or something. Yeah, that's basically. I think you just have to be like that with all forms of media, Alexander. But I kind of look at anime the same way I look at like country music. Like, yeah, it's probably some stuff that's really good and like appeals to a broad audience while still being of quality. But it's not like a genre that I'm drawn to. So why would I go and investigate it, kind of thing? Yeah. Well, there are some stylistic disparities, but I kind of feel like it's gotten a lot of more muddied now with different techniques and stuff. But I don't know. I kind of use it as when I discuss like tropes in video games and stuff. Oh, thanks for the follow, bro. Yeah, the what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought immediately. Anyway, yeah, yeah, I was thinking that a large portion of like the anime that people generally remember or enters into the public discourse is like it feels kind of like people just are looking for something to passively entertain them as opposed to something that they need to actively invest themselves in, if that makes sense. But that's just a gut feeling. Like I could be wrong about that. Yes, it does all look the same. That is a notable experience that I too have had. The other thing I was thinking about is obviously one of the things that keeps bothering me. Oh, this is the. No, I just need to observe a game right now. Oh fuck! I fucked it up again. I have to go down a slot. Where's my? Here we go. Pog champion. Okay. I think we're in the right scene. So yeah, I wanna keep an eye out on the AI in general because obviously our refactor has been pretty wide reaching, so could be any number of issues. I think orders entries is actually hooked already. You should check to see if it is. It really annoys me that Blizzard didn't actually like bother rendering the shadow for animated structures, so you just don't get animations, which is pretty fucking absurd. Yeah, okay, maybe that's it. I feel like it's more complicated to make a fucking like partial hook of something. Do they? Shall I expose you for being completely wrong and or expose myself for being wrong as well? I don't know. Let's go take a look. See if I can replicate this. Instant and instant. So, owned! Noob. Exposed. Of course, that's a sample size of literally 2, but whatever. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I was talking about tropes in video games and other media. And I feel like I feel like the reason, so I kind of use anime as a shorthand for like overly dramatic and cartoony plots and stuff. And then the art style, I guess it's kind of lazy to refer to anything that's like lazy as anime in art style. Like people talk about like Starcraft 2's art style being anime. It's closer to anime than something more realistic, but it's not really. There's got to be some. There's probably some more appropriate terminology for what StarCraft 2 is. I just don't know off the top of my head. Oh well, that could be anything. I guess you're talking about this. That's not that's the AI getting an expansion request and then sitting here and waiting for enough money to do it, I think. Yeah. As you can see. That happens for all AI. I guess the Protoss AI for some reason are getting they're running their expansion code too soon. I don't know why that would be the case. Because they shouldn't be running it this early anyway. It waits for can expand to be 1 and then sets try expand. I guess maybe can expand is somehow being set to 1 super early. I don't remember what build this is. All right, what do we got here? So this is 3.5, which is Air Sorrow Fleet, I think. Yeah. And when do they go for can expand? They kind of go for it early, but they're supposed to have built an Astral Omen first. I don't know why they would be so fast. Yeah, the way this is supposed to go is a bit different. I think I maybe... this is supposed to be like an... There's a wait here that's supposed to be much longer than it is. I think that's probably the main cause of this particular case. Oh, shit! Wait, this time the AI has a sunken colony. Will it survive? I'm going to guess no. Considering the amount of infantry here. But maybe they can build this creep colony first. As you can see, the larval colony provides them with more creep now because even though it's pre-placed, I fixed the bug. Ah, spore colony, you prankster. You fucking idiot. Owned. Well, maybe the... I was going to say, maybe the attack force gets desynced here, but... See you, nerd. Oh, that was it for the Zerg player. Bye! There you go, they finally did that. I wonder why I went from build 1 pylon to literally 1 probe's worth of time later setting the can supply or build supply thing. That doesn't really make any sense. That was definitely supposed to be like a wait 600 or something. Meanwhile, Zerg here? Oh, never mind. Wait, I forgot. Zerg are not here. Very clearly. Very demonstrably not here. Get him. Fuck that drone up, dude. Ah, shit. Dude, Hurricanes are powerful. So some of the recent changes we did, I'm a bit trepidatious about. So some buildings are large and now some buildings are medium. But normal now deals reduced damage to large units. It deals 75%. So basically, it's kind of normal is now a consistent with concussive and explosive in that sense, where there's always one best weapon type and then the rest are reduced. So concussive dealt 50%, but nothing dealt 75. Now normal deals 75. Explosive deals 100%. This means something like a Maverick is actually, as you can see, dealing reduced damage to the hatchery because it's large. Whereas Cyprian's explosive, so it's going to deal full damage. For this reason, we also shifted a ton of different units to medium, and then smaller structures like the spawning pool, or in this case, like creep colonies, watchdogs, all base defenses that are like small-ish. Those units are all set to medium. And the Draconin was set to medium as an example, whereas previously was large. You kind of get the idea from that. Phalanxes, formerly siege tanks, are medium now. Dude, this guy's fucking booming. What is he doing? I don't know where his army is. He might actually die here. Discord link should work. They better leave their 50 minerals on their way out. Yeah. That is true. Let me see here. Let me take a look at the actual stream. Let's see what we got here. This link should be fine. I don't know why it wouldn't. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, phalanxes. As you can see, they are medium instead of large. So, nice fucking... Oh yeah, I still haven't removed the scribe corpse or made it a little bit more reasonable. Holy shit, dude, this guy... this guy, apparently, while I wasn't looking, cut through, destroyed the expansion, and then came back. We might actually see something other than Protoss supremacy here. That's pretty impressive. Never expect that. Especially since the Templar guy... I have to rewatch the Templar guy, I think, because he's supposed to be a bit more intelligent than this. Owned. If only this guy built any medbay or anything. He's got a phalanx, but he's got a factory unit stuck behind his own wall because he's a big dum-dum. Don't worry, he's got an ally. This is kind of the problem with the cleric change I've realized is AI are so stupid. So they'll just never attack the cleric. Knockout drivers being permanent again. Still no idea why this happens. I still think it's something to do with, like, as the unit... Oh, shit. Wait, where'd the clerics go? Did they just run off somewhere? Oh, they ran back homo. I guess it's because they're under attack or something? I don't know what it would be. Yeah, I think the Orion guys just win, to be honest. Not really defending their artillery from Auroras, but whatever. Get tickled down eventually. You have to actually fill out the form, dude. I can't just... What a prankster. What a guy. Alright, it looks like red is fully dead. Yeah, he's out. No more red Protoss. Maybe this guy is able to drive back. No, wow. This could get real interesting, but it really hinges on whether or not this guy survives the incoming fucking horde of men about to stampede his base. I guess the Protoss, the Golden Protoss might be able to do something here. It also depends on whether or not the Orions keep pressuring the Calendric Knights. They move to, if they had 2 Terran players at the bottom here, the Orions actually descend upon these guys, it's probably over. I think maybe the Blackjack probably needs much higher base damage to make up for the fact that it gets reduced stats over time, but I don't actually know. It does feel pretty useless in these engagements. Yeah, dude, they got the Apostle. They got themselves the fucking Cleric. They got themselves Mavericks. Yeah, I mean, just look at the context of everybody else. They filled out basic info, which is... I'll repost the form for you. So you just do the same thing, basically. I can't wait till we hook and fix the some of these issues. Well, I guess the Orions just fucking reign supreme this time around because this guy correctly identified the correct threat, the main threat here being this guy. I mean, he's also picking his battles over here as well, but if he gets a timing, we might have something on our hands. Well, I guess there's not really anything wrong with the AI that I'm noticing, besides stuff you would expect as far as them being stupid. Definitely want to update Blackjacks and revise their stats a bit. This is stupid, but that's to be expected, unfortunately. That's why we prefer base layouts. Yeah, if you want to go for it. Empyrean! Knockout drivers, by the way. It's a pretty bad bug. Dude, holy fuck. You got enough phalanxes? Now, this guy will get cleaned up because he's got no air support, like no anti-air. And this is an air player that he's fighting. But he's got a lot of tanks, so he should pop this. This is a pretty cool fight, actually. I don't mind this fight. Next time I do a test later on in the stream, I'll re-enable sound. I don't even have it enabled for me. No. The simulacra are splitting. Dude, what even is happening? How is this guy still alive? How's this guy repelled them? What the fuck? Oh, hi. I guess that's how. They must have changed targets here. There we go. We got some Cyclopses. There we go. You're probably the youngest guy here, but enjoy. No respect for bureaucracy. Bullying the Terran with their inbounds. Oh, fuck! Hell yeah. I did think about instituting an age limit, but as long as people aren't obnoxious, I don't really care. And some of the most ridiculous conduct has happened with much older people, so it's not really a surefire way of guaranteeing anything. So remember when I said that the Calendric Knights were out of the equation? Well, the Golden Protoss just got fucking spanked by this guy. And now, can the Golden... I'm gonna say they can't. I'm gonna say they can't do anything about this. Considering that. Surely I could just do this for them. There you go. God has intervened to try and assist his creation. Hi. We heard you were busy. Oh shit! I thought he escaped. Bing, 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 bing. Yeah. No, it's fine, dude. No worries. I was just saying that more generically. Oh, fuck. Dude, the Gladiuses might drive this force back, TBH. It's concussive damage. It's doing basically fucking nothing, but... Okay, they did it. They survived. Which is more than can be said for this guy. Meanwhile, the Terrans are springing to life after that divine intervention. Did they of course they fucking rebuilt the goddamn supply depot in the same spot. Why are they so dumb? I think the scrapyard, without the scrapyard here, maybe they could sneak in through the top. But even that is kind of like, not sure about that one. They might have actually found like the most ridiculous tight wall possible. These guys are goofy. Because I've been meaning to reduce the scrapyard size anyway. But that is funny. Yes, the AI does have TISM. That's very common. Exemplar projectile looks off? What do you mean? Let me see if I can find one fighting. It has a custom missile spawn position, but there are some cases where that behaves oddly. I don't really know what would constitute that. Oh, this is what you're talking about? Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what's up with that. Just kill that so that the AI can take the base if they want to. More divine intervention. Hi. I thought you were talking about Empyrean, but... It seems accurate in some cases. I think it's the... I think the projectile itself is what's the problem here. Like, the projectile itself has really, like, low amount of facing angles. I think. Again, that's a suspicion. Nothing confirmed. But I'll open it up later and check. I guess I can add that to the Trello list, which has been made public, in case anybody gave a shit. Exemplar projectile needs offset / angle correction. That's easy enough. The offset part of that is easy enough for me. Owned. It's not supposed to be able to bounce to the same target, I don't think. That's a bit odd. Dude, surely these guys can own them. I saw Pazuzu for a second, so they have Penumbra capabilities. They just need a couple more... Oh yeah, these guys got money for days, surely. In fact, where are their production structures? They should have like maybe 3 times as much. Oh, they do have a Penumbra. Check it out. Catholicism. I actually do not know. It's pretty useful for that stuff, but let's see. Settings. I don't see anything. I don't actually know much about this. You were the one who suggested it, so I didn't bother looking into it. Oh, see, in this case, it doesn't bounce back. I wonder why. I guess it gets cleared somehow after the 3rd bounce, or the 3rd unit attacked. I'm really impressed that, like, I mean, I know this guy's dead. He's got no money, I'm guessing, which is why he's not building scribes. I'm very impressed that this fucking guy managed to do his thing. Oh, he's lifted that scrapyard off, but not... A heavier price must be paid for this divine intervention, my friend. Maybe he'll rebuild the barracks somewhere else. How much you guys want to bet? Holy fuck! Look at this man. He's spinning, unfortunately, but he's got 3 scrapyards doing nothing because the AI has TISM. But it's pretty cool. All the same. Hi. When the ends descend. Pazuzu is like a demon in mythology. It's a wind demon, I believe. And I first knew about it. Oh shit. The fucking men are here. Noob. I should probably delay the creation of Rubble by a couple of seconds. Knockout drivers! You are correct there, Veeq7. That will indeed be very epic. I wanted to make these have the full gas puffs, but because it's technically a depleted unit, it creates the small ones. I don't actually know how to fix that. Also, they keep building future stations, but they don't... the units that the future stations unlock are not actually implemented yet. Or they are implemented... Well, the Claymore, it technically has a unit and a weapon, but... It's not implemented. And I need to find a better graphic for it anyway. But yeah, Pazuzu I was first introduced to the name of because of... I think it's in... The Exorcist 3? Or something? It's in one of the Exorcist sequels. Holy shit, it's Madcap only, baby! Ain't got time for basic-ass units. Dude, I only got 3 Mavericks. Bye. Oh, fuck! Dude, this isn't what I want to see. I mean, it is, in a way. But... Ah! Fucking gatted, homie. Better target selection. I was thinking of adding a status effect to units that were standing in this aspirant damage field, but... because it's not very impactful damage, to be honest. Yeah, I did some work recently to try to make it so that after a certain amount of mining bases, they would switch off to higher tier units and production structures, unless there was explicit deaths set or specific explicit preferences in the map by the map maker. What the fuck? I'm not intervening with that. I'll take a screenshot of that though. AI pathfinding. I guess I could add like unbuildable tiles near the fucking ramps or something to try to offset that. These are part of the main, I'm pretty sure, because they didn't have any more room in their base. I don't know how this happened. I gotta fix that. It's actually something I can do right now. Okay. I don't think there's anything else that's like that. Yeah. They have like slightly lower turn radius than other units, so yeah, they don't have instant turn radius. Oh fuck, you've been disrupted. Oh, never mind. I like how he just gave up. He's like, oh, here we go. I think he's running out of energy or something. I probably want to remove the land effect energy requirement for that anyway. If I haven't already. Maybe I did already. I was supposed to be responding to some question about Pazuzus. Yeah, in Exorcist 3, they have this demon who goes, I am Pazuzu. And I thought that was very epic, so... It's too bad the overlay for deconstruction is completely unreadable. What is going on here? Your fucking altar to They've recovered the technology, boys. They have aspired to become Protoss units, so they stand next to Protoss units. A classic. Hey, they didn't rebuild the barracks to fucking block themselves anymore. This, on the other hand, is fucking stupid. I have to overhaul the defense code, I think. This is funny that the only units that are attacking here are Magisters, because obviously Magisters have that passive that increases the range of units that are tagged by their passive. It's pretty goofy. All right, let me go into unit stat here. What is your why are Penumbra your favorite? You mean favorite unit or favorite name? I missed the context. Scrap yard. Who's winning? Is that knockout drivers? Ion cannon. Ion cannon is Titanic. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. The Titanic armor class has been implemented. It's only shared by a couple of units, but oh, walked into his own buddy's corpse and died. Noob. Dude, this is a scary fucking sight. When you just see an ocean of madcaps walk at you, like, fucking hell. They walk straight through this damage field, bitch. Hi. So I think the problem here is that the AI doesn't always use these units for defense. That's why I need to overhaul the defense logic. That's what I was referencing. Oh, fuck! This is stupid. I wasn't expecting this. I think these guys ran out of money, and they kept getting their expansion denied by the Orions. This is still... So this is an Orion victory, 100%. They're finally mopping up the Protoss over here. They got a couple of Heracles doing cleanup duty there. Fucking some Magisters are still loose in this guy's base because he built no fucking anti-air. All of his units just died to madcaps over here. I'm impressed that the guys managed to recover the way that they did. I think I'll just disable the... I should disable the future station calls for now. And aside from that... Was there anything else that I needed to do? I was going to investigate that AI issue. I think I've already fixed that by adding the build weight, but I probably just need to go through and add more weights to them in general. Oh yeah, let me, I should fix the scribe corpse at some point. So I'll just write this down, scribe corpse. What's up, roller skates? Welcome. AI script limit reached. The classic. We might get a crash now. Oh, fuck! Oh, well, let me wait for the... Let me hope I get another screenshot. Dude, this is like fucking This is a march that we're seeing right here, man. Jesus. Here we go. They're crossing the streams. Veeq was reminding me that we have to make a custom splash screen pretty soon for this project. I've also come up with a couple of renames, potential renames for the whole project that I think would be superior to HYDRA, as it's got too many connotations with the old version, I think, so. Oh, they're pulling back to change targets, I think. Oh well, it gives me another opportunity to give them a screen. Oh, I will screenshot your spinning. Spinning. What are they doing? Knockout drivers. Hi. I don't know why they're failing to attack this Wraith. This might be a bug. Yeah, it looks like he's repeatedly cloaking for some reason. Unfortunate. Because it was working for all intents and purposes before, but now it doesn't appear to be. I think maybe there's something to do with AI specifically that's busting that. Hi. Where the AA at? Here we go. That's one way to have anti-air at your disposal, I guess. I'm kind of debating whether or not the Penumbra should have chronal damage. I think it might make sense. But... if you would happen to know what's causing the AI to issue the recloak order, I can obviously hook that. But all right, so I fixed the future station stuff. May have fixed the build order specific issue. As you can see, they prefer Heracles to Herakins in the league. This was the Ahmed Walker in the back in the day. Yeah, I only got and the core team. I would like to improve the readability of the muzzle flashes on the Madcap and the Heracles, but the problem is that the... Jesus. Wait, is that still... oh, they actually unspun over here somehow. Oh, they're still spinning over here, but whatever. Ah, Garuda, there you go. Man army. Man mode. I've noticed that apostles are no longer casting Lazarus Agent. I don't really know why. AI controlled ones, I mean. A valiant effort. There you go. Orion reigns supreme. Some of the attacks weren't actually landing somehow. I don't really know why. Oh. A's Panic. That's the first time I've ever seen an A's Panic look like this. Hey, Veeq, check that out. Nice panic. TBH. Dude, without DF, we wouldn't have icons or a good ion cannon or anything. All right, let me rebuild the scripts file and the exe. Yeah, that was a pretty successful test, I suppose. I do want to watch back that red player. I don't know what was going on with him, why he got shellacked in that way. I have to go back to this, I think. Oh, MS main. There you go. Should be able to see everything now. So, yeah, I don't know how to hide those. Apparently, I'm on hooking duty. I'm playing hooky. And I never understood why hooky was the term for skipping school. This is 1. So I'll throw this in AI orders. Oh, shit. Not what I wanted. Why is this upset at me? Does anybody know? Yeah, that is true, Alexander. But once we get to a more stable state, once this is actually fully finished and stuff, those videos will be very useful for, like, just throwing them out there every now and then. Yeah, DF, remember when you joined as, like, one of the only people in the server in the first place? What was this? Oh. Oh, we don't need this at all. I just realized that we don't need anything here. We literally just removed the whole fucking thing. There you go, that's the hook. Because we don't... What the fuck are we gonna do? That's very funny. Don't need this anymore. It's been your 1 year anniversary? Well, there is no return value here, so I guess I could just do return. Pog champ, dude. Congrats on 1 year of dealing with me. I don't know why something like this always happens, but whatever. Okay. Yeah, I think you joined when Jay Barino played in Consummate, Alexander. I think that's how you found me anyway. Vaguely recall something like that. Yes, 1 year. Hey, I actually made use of those recently, so I didn't say anything about it. But like 2 days ago, I just quickly whipped together sound effects for the blackjack. Wait, I always have to look at something else before I do anything like this. Yeah, it's unit register. Okay. Variable register. There we go. Easiest wrapper of all time. See if that fixed it. Yeah, remember when I made Starcraft tutorials? Listen, I got a big one coming, but just requires you to just requires some work, that's all. It seems to match up time-wise, roughly. Yeah, seems to be working. Oh, attack it. That's when they recloak? Okay. I guess that... Well, it doesn't really make sense because that's not what was happening in the example we just saw, but... Yeah, seems fine. Cool. Easiest fix of my life, to be honest. Easiest hook of my life, that's for sure. All right, so we've done that. I guess just in the interest of completeness. AI orders. Do I not have an AI orders section? I guess not. No, I have it copied. Apply cloaking order. So just so that I have that in case I need that in the future or whatever. Done. Oh yeah, I've got to call in the cavalry. Yeah, I have resolved that problem.
Hi.
Good timing, dude. All right. So I want to adjust the blackjack real quick, and then I wanted to make some updates to the scribe corpse to remove the team color because it doesn't work for some reason. I'm guessing it's just because sprites don't have a player ID.
Actually, I should probably implement irradiation on nukes like it was meant to be.
Yeah, I've disabled that function for now because obviously it causes crashes otherwise with anything. So
for C bullet hit?
yeah, I disabled that wrapper because it currently crashes on area damage and it causes issues with stasis, lobotomy mine, lockdown, and parasite were the other ones that I knew about. I've noted it on Trello.
Yep.
Okay, so I was thinking that the blackjack has kind of conservative stats and damage. I'm going to raise it to 10, which makes it pretty high, I think. But obviously the mitigating factor is it loses a lot of attack speed, a lot of DPS because it loses attack speed and movement speed when it takes damage. So hopefully this will actually make it feel a little bit better. I think this is the same speed. Yeah, it has the same attack speed as a Maverick, so I don't know that I need to necessarily change that. But I will raise the damage slightly and see where we go from there. Just want to note that in my... The fuck? Just want to note that in... here. I'll just buff damage. So we got resolve numerous issues. I'll take the lazy way out there. And while I'm waiting for that to push, I can also... I guess I'll just throw this version up there in case anybody wants to play immediately. While I work on some other more aesthetic things.
Honestly, I didn't play HYDRA in a while.
Yeah, I playtested the Golden Souls map a little while ago.
Right.
It's pretty entertaining. Oh
Yeah, I can't wait to have some actual gunplay.
yeah, dude.
Like,
I think at this point, like the patch ships by the end of the week, by the looks of it. So.
Yep.
Obviously, that means we will be returning to our former glory of. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do unit stat wise was shrink the collision of the scrapyard slightly. But yeah, the we'll be returning to fraud craft. So that's pretty good. I'll try that for the collision. Okay, so we'll say fix numerous issues. Again, a classic. And then here I'll just say shrink scrapyard collision. Recompile editor. Will be really nice when we don't have to ship entire EXEs for every change, at least for the development versions. I still don't know exactly what we'll do for release builds, whether or not we'll compile to EXE or not, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, technically it's playable. It's been playable for a while. It's just that obviously we had... Here, I'll resume that. What was I going to say? Where my blackjacks at, homie?
Systems functional. Go ahead, TACOM.
It would be a little bit more reasonable if they had a muzzle flash, I think. But whatever. Yeah, I'm not massively happy with weapons of mass destruction in that sense. I feel like it's pretty. They are pretty gimmicky, but Jesus. There you go. I'll throw that in. It probably belongs in special bus, but I'll post it in my channel instead. Oh, I forgot to go download all the Nordic shit that Mesk linked earlier. If it's even still up. Yeah, seems like it is. All right. What else was I going to say? I don't remember. We mostly wanted to resolve some stability issues, but those don't seem to be a problem anymore nearly as much. I mean, you saw just then the game actually completed, which is more than you could say for a while. That's in there. I guess so, yeah, they kind of do. It's been a while since I even thought about that one. It's arch nemesis, stairs. I guess we should throw in the git shit, HYDRA beta, readme. I don't know why these are MD files, to be honest. I don't actually know if the bullet and unit array crashes are still. I think that's what we just fixed with our current changes. So this will be removed when we're actually done. I'll say you can also follow development progress by viewing our Trello board. Okay, I think that's it. I will add that here, add Trello link. Okay. And then I guess the other thing I can do is go into this and okay. And close that now before I get carried away.
What should we do next, anyways?
What happened?
What should we do next, anyways?
Fix the C bullet stuff, ideally.
Oh yeah, that would be nice. Was it in a weapon effect? Or...
Yeah, weapon spell hit.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm suspecting that... I mean, I can actually build as debug and then test it real quick, I suppose.
Sure.
With it enabled, just to see if we can get a trace call on what's causing the crash specifically. I don't know if you want to reset it to tabs instead of spaces. I know it's a very small...
Yeah, I wanted to suggest it.
Yeah, go for it, homie. Move that over there. Oh, the fuck? Oh, I was supposed to do unit, not result. That's funny. Let me push that. Fix LOL. It was that easy.
Identify target.
Fired up.
Identify target.
The fuck?
Proceed.
Apparently on debug mode it just doesn't do damage instead of crashing.
Interesting.
I will try release to confirm that, because maybe something else is different.
Destination.
Yeah, now we get a crash. Apparently it's crashing in find best unit. See you later, Alexander. Thanks for hanging. We'll be back soon with more streams and more content. Go all the way to the top here. So I'm thinking that this, obviously this find best unit thing is related to the, it's crashing on some sort of callback by the looks of things. So something, we're not passing something properly. It's technically in this ground splash proc, which I guess I'll just do a quick sanity check and make sure that I have the right. 48B750 is the funk. And it is A1, A2. And wait. Bullet is EDX, ECX for target. That's what we pass in the right order. Yeah. So this seems fine. I guess. I don't know. Find best unit is 4E8830, which is what we have here. So yeah, it's something to do with the change to not have it be a fast call, I guess. Just a suspicion, anyway.
Yeah, I guess it could be, but then we would have to change all the helpers it uses to fast call, which is not very. I don't know.
It's definitely not very reasonable, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think we should do to test whether or not we got this correct in the first place, then? Like, I'm kind of confused.
Which ones are actually crashing?
It's weapon effect, splash radial, enemy, and nuclear missile.
That's the only one?
The other one is splash air, but it crashes something different, so...
Mm-hmm.
I will quickly test. One sec.
Is that a fucking crow? Ah!
I am back.
Hi.
Hi. All right.
I pushed the tab changes.
Wait. What did you do?
I made all the spaces tabs.
Cool. Dumb. All right. Did you push epic changes that fix everything?
Not yet.
Okay.
How about you actually hook iterate units at location? Maybe that will fix it.
I don't know what that is.
That's the only hook you didn't do. It's commented out.
That has nothing to do with this, though. It's not called by any of these. So in this case, it's breaking on...
Oh, it's using find best unit, never mind.
Yeah. I have a crash that's occurring on line 289 of weapon spell hit, which is helper find best unit. It's the air splash proc call. It's crashing before it even calls it in this case. Whereas the other one actually does successfully call it.
Maybe you really do need fast call, but I really doubt it.
Well, why don't
Because
you...
we are actually calling the actual function by hand. So shouldn't matter.
Well, I agree it shouldn't matter, but we've got to figure out something here. I don't understand why this is being passed as a bullet, as an S32 instead of an actual bullet. I really don't get it.
Yeah, because Ida is dumb and didn't figure it out.
It's considered a void in Knave's list.
Is it a void pointer?
Yeah.
Oh, then it's just a pointer to something he didn't specify. Let's say we should just hook find best unit.
This is becoming quite a fucking production. Apparently this is supposed to be a double asterisk. I don't know why it never likes box 16, dude.
I tried to make it a little bit more friendly for hooking by enabling the other symbols like X, Y, W, and H.
I don't know how I'm supposed to do that exactly.
Just note that you are actually passing a pointer to box 16, so you have to dereference it. Probably.
I already did that. This actually requests. Wait, apparently this requests a unit? What the fuck?
Wowie.
It says here it requests DW box location. Wait, did I get the right fucking... Hold on. I think I got the wrong helper, to be honest.
Yeah, probably.
I did. That would explain things. Jesus. This is for find best unit. Okay, and now there we go. Oh, this is find all units. Why are there so many different? Oh, this is so targets found. I'll be massively surprised if that's how easy it was, to be honest. Hello, Grataven Fleet 1983. Right now I am finding a function in assembly and then getting this program to generate pseudocode for it and then forming that pseudocode into code that works with my plugin. And at the end of this, we maybe resolve some issues with a Starcraft Brood War mod. It's all for a Brood War mod. All right. I guess I'll just write the wrapper now. Let me just find my... Okay. I don't know why that's in my way. The C unit, find best unit. Oh, I have it in my... Keep forgetting that. And now we can do the... that. Now this is result. Static box 16 chords. There we go. These are all on registers, which is pretty nice. Less overhead for me. This is... And then... Result. That's me being goofy. Okay, I think that's everything. Now I just need to take this, find the NOPs, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 2, and all right, let's do it. See what happens. Yeah, less than a year ago, I had no idea what I was doing, but it didn't take that long for me to pick up the basics. A lot of trial and error, I'll say that much. To some extent, it's still trial and error now, to be completely fair.
Yeah. So by the way, your ISM blocks are not having the braces correctly. It's a minor detail or whatever.
I'm pretty sure you'll... Well, I don't know why it wouldn't have auto-formatted.
Oh, that's annoying. I guess I can just find and replace them later.
Yeah. Fuck, what was I testing again? Oh, yeah. This one still crashes. Oh, it's calling the helper still. Find best unit. And my... Wait, where is it? Okay. It's because you did not download the plugins folder, Goofy. We use plugin hotloader now, so if you didn't download the plugins folder, your game ran without any plugins. It's so that theoretically, if I don't have to make a balance change and I'm just editing something in a plugin, I can just post the plugin and people can download the plugin, put that in their folder, and it'll be up to date. And you'll download a sub 1 megabyte file instead of a 100 megabyte file every time you want to update. Obviously, right now we don't have MPQ hot loading yet, so that much is not done, but hook, find best unit. Okay, well, since that crashes too soon to really do anything, I will fire this up. I don't think Flash would be too interested in playing HYDRA, to be honest, but you never know. Here, I'll name these variables. Index. What is this? Temp array. Oh, you fetched. Pushed my homie. VS is stupid. I agree.
Ah, no kidding.
Just close this. Okay. Name ours. All right, you can pull my work now, and maybe you can fix the compiler errors that are born from the fast calls, because otherwise I can't actually test this. I guess you can remove the fast call evidence thing here or whatever, or reference thing in the function of find best unit. You'll have to do it in the injection wrapper and the header, as well as in the main file.
Wait, I don't think I'm following.
I hooked it with fast call in mind, so you'll have
Okay,
to
so
change
this
the
working?
function to not use fast call, or you'll have to change the calls to that function to use fast call.
Okay.
Would be nice to actually get that done. Why? Re-implement unit mover for human players.
Have you tried if lurkers work?
I have not tried with lurkers. I can't try anything right now using my new hook until you get the fast call stuff resolved. So. Obviously, it won't compile.
Yeah, I can push it really quickly. 1 sec. Outpost close.
No, there's no money in just making a mod or whatever, but the idea is to
We do get a lot of experience though.
yeah,
so.
the idea is to set us up well for making our own game. Even then, we're not really after a massive amount of money or anything. It's mostly just, can we keep the lights on kind of deal.
Hey, looks like
Appreciate the
it's not crashing, but I'm not dealing any damage either. So
If you're in debug build, that's what happened to me too.
I'm in release.
Is air splash crashing? Corsair land effect will do it,
Let me see.
or the Valkyrie.
It does.
Yeah, it's crashing still on the find best unit call, the air splash proc call. I guess I'll quickly check to make sure that air splash proc
We should
is...
just hook find best unit tbh. The problem is that the game tries to call GPTP function, I think. So we should just have our own alternative hook.
I literally just hooked find best unit.
So maybe let's see.
You can add a breakpoint and then
We
attack
added
something
it.
with a siege tank or something. That's so that you can do custom renames in the file, and so that you can add an arbitrary amount of renames or an arbitrary amount of files. We don't have images dat extensions anymore, or yet for PyDat specifically, but we do have it for sound effects data, portraits in progress, and sprites. Sprites we have. So basically, that's where, like, if I go to unit stat and I have like Terran Maverick instead of Marine, that's stored in the units txt file. I guess you can post in Veeq's channel about that if you want.
I don't think I'm touching PyMS in near future, so
He just
You'd
wants an
have to-
opportunity or the potential to disable images txt saving.
yeah, I'm not sure how involved that is though. If it's easy, then okay, but
Nothing's ever easy, homie.
well, it's Python plus Tinker, so
To Kinter. Doom video is still being processed. YouTube takes 8 years. So what do you think about this then? Because it should definitely be calling our find best unit now. It's not calling it in the helper namespace.
here's what some other function does, like in GPTP. It just calls the search thing by the address instead.
What do you mean?
I screen it to you. It's not passing the bullet though, so it might be something else, I guess.
Oh, you found another instance?
Yeah,
Of this
but
being, and it doesn't even
that
have
one
a
doesn't
bullet.
have the bullet, so I'm not sure what's up with that.
It's guaranteed the same thing, like the same function.
I will check. Yes, it is the same one. Somehow.
It doesn't really make any sense.
It uses the same address, so
Yeah, how is it? Maybe in CBW helper find best unit. Yeah, it's not defined with a fast call edition in the header.
yeah, I don't think the fast call actually matter.
Well, then how is it making a distinction? I guess I should add func as a default nothing in the definition or something.
No, I just replace it with U32. I will just pass the address of the function and it will be fine.
Okay, I'll discard what I've changed then. I didn't know you were fixing it. Let me know when you've tested it, I guess.
Sure.
I'll probably be done. I gotta finish this stream up pretty soon, actually, because I've got a. Oh no, I've only been going for 2 hours. I'll probably finish soon anyway, because food's in the cooker. I think it's basically done.
Nah, it's still broken.
A classic.
I would just avert them because it made things more unreadable.
Well, what do we do? Because clearly something is fucked.
Yep.
This might be one of those cases where we have to get it directly from the assembly. I don't actually know what ESI even is.
This is really weird. I'm not sure.
Oh, I had the wrong function, of course. In the assembly, there's a bunch of register stuff happening with position search results and offsets before it does anything else. Whereas obviously that's not the case at all in the... Oh, I still have the wrong fucking thing. Holy moly. How is this possible? Oh wait, this is what I just found. Isn't it? Oh, I just had my clipboard confused. Stupid.
Apparently, it did proc assert false somehow for lurker attack.
I wonder why or how. Oh, I know why. Because Lurker is set to unknown crash now instead of splash radio. So I just have to add another case weapon effect.
Maybe this function is like partially hooked somewhere and we didn't account for the changes.
Yeah, in weapon effect.
Wowie. I don't know why HYDRA didn't ever write complete hooks.
What do you mean? Icor didn't even hook it. It's farty.
Oh, it's farty. It's even worse.
Oh yeah, weapon effect splash air is running in line 490 of weapon effect. I think. No, I don't even. What is
Oh,
this?
it should be dispatching to hooks lurker splash. Jesus. Wowie.
So I guess we should move the hook here, but I don't actually know what. What do we need? But yeah, there is a lurker splash hook.
Wowie, we could have used this to handle radiate.
Brutalized. I'm
So you
cleaning out some
basically
dead
have
code
to
right now.
copy over everything from weapon effect inject to the correct places. If you want to use C-bullet inject.
I don't
Or
care
like
what
it-
we use. It was pretty quick to do, so.
Yeah, then just I guess remove it and I will handle irradiate somewhere else. It's stupid though.
Well, we also need it for fixing the lobotomy mine timing.
Sure.
So. I don't know what to do about that. Oh, never mind. Lockdown is hooked here too. Yeah, okay. I'll just delete the hook then. No big deal. It's kind of a waste of time, but whatever.
Yep.
We do need to finish hooking or iterate units at location target proc. Maybe you can help me with that real quick before I'm out of here. I'll push what I've just done in a sec. Just cleaning up.
Yeah,
some
this
more
is
shit.
a waste of time, TBA. This was a waste of time. Jesus.
That's just GPTP not having documentation and us not being familiar.
Yeah.
I probably should have known based on the fact that we had weapon effect shit, and there's a file called weapon effect.
Right. Should I also do a wrapper for lockdown? Oh, it's already here.
Yeah, it's down. It's at the bottom. Let me push my stuff before you start editing, just to avoid
Sure.
merge conflicts or whatever. This is where we'll probably have to do our outer damage or our radius changes eventually too.
Right.
Okay. I deleted my stuff. I deleted the hook, so if you have to copy your irradiate changes or whatever to avoid losing the work, you might want to do it before you pull.
No, it should be fine.
Okay. Pushing now. It's up. So you'll fix up irradiate, and on the plus side, we won't have those crashes anymore. And I've got lockdown timer resolved as well.
Great.
Autonomy. One. Yeah, nice. I guess a kind of issue with mines is that, well, at least the lobotomy mine, is that it doesn't, like, the spider mine blows up, it deals a massive amount of damage. The lobotomy mine blows up, it just stuns you for 4 seconds. It's still a pretty powerful, like, stun, obviously, if you're in the area to take advantage of it, but it's not a massive punish, and the unit itself is pretty fragile, obviously. Like, it's a fragile unit.
For which unit, though?
The lobotomy mine itself is very, very easy to be fragile. Yeah. I can just imagine it being
Just reminded me about how you actually made Architect work. I really like how its missile actually splits on the like last second or whatever.
yeah, it's if it's close enough, basically. Yeah. So you can play around that by being
It's,
more or less splitting your
it's
units.
like a very cool effect and like
Yeah, aesthetically, you mean?
yeah.
But I think maybe we can increase the lobotomy mine's HP or something. It makes it different statistically from the spider mine, but I think that's probably fine.
Mm.
So let me go into delete that. Okay. Now let me close this. Unit stat.
Okay, my chances should be up.
Receiving headquarters.
Doesn't appear to be working.
We have you on visual.
Oh, I probably didn't build. Noob.
We have you on visual.
Make up your mind.
Receiving headquarters. Commencing.
I think we should probably use the large graphic instead of the small one.
Affirmative, sir.
Make up your mind.
Transmit orders.
Go ahead, TACOM. Systems functional.
Walking into the radiation field reduces your timer
We have you on visual.
of irradiate. Pretty nice.
It's because it always sets your timer to whatever the field is.
It should set it to 5 seconds, while the field itself should last for 30 seconds, in my opinion.
Okay.
I will document the changes on the website as well.
Play sound from direction is not play sound from direction. It's close on him.
Yes.
I told you that already, but you renamed it.
I didn't rename it.
You did?
No.
It's renamed in my cloak hook.
I didn't touch that one.
Probably when we were moving
Yeah, it's probably a while ago.
stuff to helpers.
Yeah, area denial is pretty good there. Also use large radius field for income. Also add missile. Okay. I think that's all the reminders. All those. All right. Pretty fucking nice progress today, as have been all days recently.
Yep. Pretty exciting to be age.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think I've done all that shit. All right, well. I've got to bail out for dinner, and then I'll probably be a bit busy for a while. I'm assuming you'll be sleep Q7 by the time I return, but really fucking good progress.
Yeah, probably.
And, like I was saying earlier, almost certainly a patch this week, which is incredibly exciting.
I have exams in this week, but probably.
I don't think that will bother us too much. I mean, there are still some bugs I would like to get resolved, like the random instances of knockout drivers being permanent, cowardice being permanent. And some of the, like, I would like all of the gameplay affecting bugs to be resolved, that's for sure, but, you know.
Yep.
What are you going to do? Oh yeah, and I got to update the defense logic soon. Another thing for me to do. But yeah, epic stream. See you boys later, and bye.
Bye.